Kirtan? Who likes to sing? Anybody in the room here likes to sing Hare Krishna? So get harmonium and sing. Get harmonium and sing. We're okay? Goes off. We're on. One time when visiting in Portland, we had a yagi in Portland. One of the devotees noticed that there's a different meter that they like for this last verse. And I asked them to make a recording of this different meter, chanda, shikarani chanda, and they made the nice recording. And I liked the melody so much, or the chanda, the meter, so I asked Jyotirmaya if she could sing it for us. Is she here? Oh, you going to sing this? You ready? You need a microphone. Can you bring her the microphone? You have your own microphone. Okay. Okay. So the words, you have your sheet. Some of you seem to have memorized it. So look at the sheet. It's the verse number 56. Here's this nice Shikarani chanda.
श्रियः कान्ताः कान्तः परमपुरुषः कल्पतरवो श्रियः कान्ताः कान्तः परमपुरुषः कल्पतरवो द्रुमा भूमिश्चिन्ता मणिगणमयी तोयममृतम् द्रुमा भूमिश्चिन्ता मणिगणमयी तोयममृतम् कथागानं नाट्यं गमनमपि वंशी प्रियसती तथा गानं नाट्यं गमनमपि वंशी प्रियसती चिदानन्दं ज्योतिः परमपि तदा स्वाद्यमपि च चिदानन्दं ज्योतिः परमपि तदा स्वाद्यमपि च यत्र क्षीराब्धिः स्रवति सुरभिभ्यश्च सुमहान् स यत्र क्षीराब्धिः स्रवति सुरभिभ्यश्च सुमहान् निमेषार्धाख्यो वा व्रजति न हि यत्रापि समयः वा व्रजति न हि यत्रापि समयः भजे श्वेतद्वीपं तमहमिह गोलोकमितीयम् भजे श्वेतद्वीपं तमहमिह गोलोकमितीयम् विदन्तस्ते सन्तः क्षितिविरलचाराः कतिपये विदन्तस्ते सन्तः क्षितिविरलचाराः कतिपये
In the early days of the Hare Krishna movement, when we didn't know these verses or how to recite them or anything, there was one devotee, Yasodanandana Prabhu, who later became Yasodanandana Swami, and he liked, and he chanted regularly, so we all learned from him. And it wasn't sweet like this, but it's the words, and it was the proper meter and everything. So that's the way that I've recited since so many years. But hearing this nice Shikadani Chanda is very sweet, so I thought I'd share that with you. And the topics of Sri Brahma Samhita, these verses that we recited, the Govinda prayers, that we know them as, Prabhupada described this is the mature fruit of Brahma's realization. So this morning we talked about what he did, chanting of his mantra 100 celestial years, and as a result, according to Brahma Samhita, he became well acquainted with the ocean of truth. And being well acquainted with the ocean of truth, he then spontaneously recited these verses. Somebody had a recording device apparently. So now we have them. We recite them because they invoke auspiciousness. And this last verse is so nice. It appears in a number of places. And they'll let you read from the BBT publication, that's Bhaktisiddhanta's language, but there's a few others. And just to give you some idea, as Premananda's question was, or comment was this morning, this is a depiction of Krishna's abode, Krishna's transcendental abode. So the first reference, it's a translation, and then commentary from Rupa Goswami, Laghu Bhagavatamrita. I'm just going to read. I worship that transcendental realm known as Shvetadweep, where loving consorts, Lakshmis in their unalloyed spiritual essence, perform amorous servants to the Supreme Lord Krishna, their only lover. There, every tree is wish-fulfilling. And is innermost present. Everything in that realm being of the nature of the Supreme. Of the number of cows, and no one experiences the passing away of even half a moment. That realm of Goloka is known to only a few self-realized souls in this world. And Rupa Goswami's commentary. In Goloka, there's only one hero. And there are many heroines, the gopis, the supreme goddesses of fortune. There, the light of the moon and other luminaries shines in its original form as the supreme persons, plural, expanded effulgence, which contains all qualities. The inhabitants there not only enjoy seeing that effulgence, but also enjoy relishing its taste, smelling its fragrance, and so on. Paragraph. Time in Goloka does not contain the fixed divisions of days, months, years, and so on, found in every material realm. the loka is called Sweta Dweep because it is Sweta or white in the sense of spotlessly pure, untouched by any trace of illusion, and because it is an island or dweepa in the sense of being above and separate from all other planets. It is not the same Swetadweep as the residence of Lord Aniruddha in the Milk Ocean within this material universe. And it gets sweeter. This is Narottam Das Thakur providing an explanation of this nice verse. Here, Sitala Kirana means the moons. And its karas are its soothing rays that color Vrindavan. In the previous Tripadi, it is written that Vrindavan, Bhuvi, Tejmoy. Vrajabhumi is self-luminous and self-manifest, and although there is thus no real need for the rising of sun and moon, still, for the sake of nourishing the human-like pastimes, the sun and the moon rise there. But these are not like the suns and moons of the mundane world. They are transcendental luminaries that constantly diffuse beams of great sweetness. Srimat Jiva Goswami Pad writes in his commentary on this verse, Chidananda Jyoti Param Api Tad Asvadyam Apicha, from Shriya Kanta. Jyotir was much of the Sanskrit. Is described in Krishna Sandarbha this way. Although this abode is self-luminous, still for the sake of revealing sweet human-like pastimes, the sunlight, which is not destroyed at the time of the universal cataclysm, shines there. Everything there, the light plus the transcendental resonance of the sacred abode, is relishable. Everything there is transcendental, the paramount truth. There is nothing material there. The special nature of Vrindavan's sun and moon, as described by the Gautamiya Tantra, as the sun and moon rise simultaneously. The full moon rises there every night. The sky is pervaded by the soothing beams of the full moon. That are thus poured over the chest of Vrindavan's transcendental environment, keeping Sri Vrindavan, the playground of Gopinath and the gopis, splendid with transcendental bliss, soothing, and honey sweet. That's Jiva Goswami in Krishna Sandarbha. All of Sri Vrindavan's trees and vines bear the attributes of wish-yielding trees and vines. In Sri Brahma Samhita it is written, Kalpa Taravo Druma. All of Vrindavan's trees are wish-yielding trees. There's more. This is Brihat Bhagavatamrita. Translation is similar to what's found in Bhaktisiddhanta's translation. The soil is made of purpose gems. The water is nectar. Every song, every word a song, every step a dance. And the flute is the favorite attendant. Effulgence in that realm is full of transcendental bliss. And the supreme spiritual entities are also to be tasted and enjoyed. There, numberless cows always give transcendental oceans of milk. and transcendental time, ever present, without past and future, exists eternally, not subject to passing away for even a space of a half a moment. And here's Sanatana Goswami's commentary. Here, Brahma Samhita 5:56 directly speaks of the glories of Sri Goloka. Brahma calls Goloka by the esoteric name Svetadweep and portrays it with several short descriptions tied together by the word yatra, or in which place. All the girlfriends of the Supreme in Goloka are goddesses of fortune. They are in no way inferior to Mahalakshmi, the consort of Narayan. In Goloka, the supreme enjoyer is not Narayana, but the original Godhead, Sri Govinda. He is the lover of all the Lakshmis of Goloka. Goes on. There are variant versions of Sri Brahma Samhita he discusses. All the trees in Goloka can fulfill any desire. All talk is as pleasing as pure music. All movement has the aesthetic grace of dancing. And Krishna always holds his flute affectionately in his hands. Paragraph. In Goloka, the Paramajyoti, or Supreme Light, comprising perfect consciousness and bliss, is directly perceivable. This Jyotihi can be identified either with Krishna himself or with the unique prema that pervades Goloka, or even with the lamps and other sources of light in Goloka, all of which radiate absolute light and ecstasy because they emanate from the bodily effulgence of Parabrahman, Sri Krishna. It can also be identified with the nectar of Krishna's lips, which in Goloka is able to be tasted by his most worthy devotees, the divine gopis. Paragraph. The cows in Goloka are known as Surabhi or Kamadhenu. They flood the land with their milk. And absent from Goloka is the passing of time. From the smallest fraction of a second to the ultimate length of Brahma's life. In the material world, all events are pervaded by the control of time, but in Goloka, time has no dominance. Sequences of events may appear for the pleasure of Krishna and his devotees in their pastimes, but never manifest are any of the material effects of time: birth, death, change, fear, destruction. Paragraph. Goloka is called Svetadweep, but it is a different place from the Svetadweep found within the ocean of milk in the material universe. In this universe, only a few rare saints know that highest Svetadweep, and they are rarely seen, not only because there are so few, but also because they generally prefer to remain in seclusion, to avoid materialistic association, and to freely relish Krishna consciousness. Thus, Goloka is a very secret place, unknown to most people. Another paragraph. The Supreme Person also appears in the Svetadweep of the Milk Ocean, but there are not all the women, not all the women are his goddesses of fortune. He is not the only male consort, and his flute is not visible as a constant companion. That's in the Svetadweep of this universe. Svetadweep in the material universe is surrounded by an ocean of milk, but that ocean is not created from cow's milk. All these special features can be seen only in Goloka, the Svetadweep above Vaikuntha. Sri Goloka is called Sweta, or white, because it is supremely pure. And also because it is flooded with the white milk of Krishna's cows. It is a dvipa, or island, not only in the sense of being a place separate from all others, but also because it is a secluded place, a shelter, a residence of exalted, pure souls such as Nanda Maharaj. Like Mathura Mandala on earth, Goloka is shaped like a round island bordered by the shores of the river Yamuna. And in Goloka, milk flows so abundantly that the whole Goloka world seems to be an island floating in the middle of an ocean of milk, predominated by cows. Sri Mathura in the spiritual world is like the milk ocean, with milk everywhere. And within that region is Sri Vrindavan, the white island Svetadvip, the land where Nanda Maharaj's cows graze and ever drench the ground with their milk. And there's some more. And normally, if you're reading passages like that, it's not, we do, but I thought it would be nice, so I did it. When we're we heard Mantrartha Chintanam. Maybe you remember that from Hari Bhakti Vilas, one of the teachings of Rupa and, of Bhakti, Sanatana Goswami and Gopal Bhatta Goswami. The means of chanting with quality is to meditate on the meaning of the mantra. So these are stotras, or prayers, but to meditate on the meaning while chanting certainly enriches the experience. The sound vibration in itself is pure, even if we don't understand. However, by practice, the way that Srila Prabhupada expressed it, entering into the spirit of this hymn, when he made this recording of reciting and explaining the verses of Sri Brahma Samhita, that was his words of encouragement. Enter into the spirit of this hymn. So I thought just because the other verses in Sri Brahma Samhita, or the Govinda prayers, is the whole spectrum of so many topics. Spiritual topics, and with Govinda at the center, therefore spiritual topics. But amongst those topics, the whole section ends with the abode of Krishna, Goloka. It's such a nice place to hear and hear again and hear again different descriptions. So now you have this little PDF and you can hear it and hear it again and meditate on. That's what goes into our GPS. That's where we're headed. So what's it like there? I've often shared this. I didn't grow up in a Hare Krishna family. Some of our devotee children are so fortunate to grow up in devotee families. I grew up in a Christian family. And I remember 8 years old, 9 years old, something like that, asking Mom and Dad. In Sunday school we hear about the kingdom of heaven. What's it like there? In short, they didn't know, the priest didn't know, nobody I knew who to ask knew, but we're supposed to want to go there. But nobody knows what it is. Now we're in the Hare Krishna movement. We hear about going back to Godhead. What's it like there? If you want some inspiration to get to the destination, become familiar with what the place is. What's it like there? Now, this description is describing the cows and Krishna and the gopis. And of course, there's Ananda Maharaj. Those associates are mentioned. Of course, the river Jamuna is mentioned. But the whole of the spiritual realm, and it's to know what it is. How are you going to meditate on the meaning of something? Or we're also speaking about adarat. How can you respect something if you don't know what that something is? So it's good to learn about that something. And more than learn about that something, enter into the spirit of that something. The door is open, and there's someone at the door. Our founder Acharya, he's standing at the door. Come on in. What's on the other side of that door? Come on and I'll tell you. I'll hold your hand and take you there. Let's go. It's an open invitation to move from where we are to where we want to go, and especially if you know what that place is where you're supposed to want to go, what's it like? That's why I spent the time reading and then inviting you to enter into the spirit of meditate on the meaning while reciting, because at least regularly. At least one of the devotees here in the room I saw, they know the mantras or the prayers by heart, and then by heart then meditate on the meaning as you're reciting. And that's our process. And then by sound, the sound can take us to that destination, because the sound is not different than the place or the person or the pastimes. So that's 6 minutes to the hour. We have so many mantras to chant. You want to chant the mantras? Huh? What? Can you whisper a little louder? Okay. Okay. For this yajna, and we're running late, for this yajna there's one first initiation and the other two are receiving their Gayatri mantras. And so for the first initiate, you have the privilege of taking vows before all the Vaishnavas and the deities and Srila Prabhupada. Can you go over to the Prabhupada's Vyasa-san, pay obeisances, and then come back here? Who's going to speak something? Pratibha. Okay. Give that man the microphone. Go ahead. Speak something because of time. One of the procedures I like is someone will speak something about each candidate. So go ahead. While she's walking, you can say. She's sufficiently embarrassed, but appreciated. So, do you know the procedure? There's 3 bows. Are you familiar with this procedure? Okay. I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and you just give an honest answer, yes or no. First, on these beads, how many rounds you'll chant every day for the rest of your life? How many rounds you'll chant every day? The answer is 16 minimum. But you're taking a vow before the deities, so she's nervous. I'm helping her. Or more. Minimum. There we go. Magic word. And the 4 rules that you'll follow? Yes. So, what are they? List them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. And as you have been doing and you're very enthusiastic to do, continue for the rest of your life making your best effort to follow Prabhupada's teachings, yes? Okay. Your initiated name is Mamata Devi Dasi. There's 2 meanings. One of the meanings is Mamata is the mother of Bharadraj Muni and Bhrigu Muni. You can read about her in the Bhagavatam. And another Mamata meaning we discussed during this weekend, and it's a term that indicates possessiveness, and there's material possessiveness and there's spiritual possessiveness. So the meaning for you is the spiritual possessiveness one. That Krishna, you are mine, which means submission, that I am yours and you are mine. That's the second meaning of your name. Hare Krishna. Now, we've already run out of time. Go ahead, you go back. Someone's going to speak something about your good self, yes? Are they on Zoom? Go ahead. Do what you got to do. Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Krishna Krishna. And now you can add another one to the list. Deity service. You have a long list. It just got longer. I'm sure you'll be offering arti and dressing and everything. I'm sure. We've known each other for so many years now. Anyway, I won't go into it because of time, but wonderful devotee. Krishna Krishna. Now, is Ananda Radha here? You going to say something about your mom? A little shorter than the previous one, please. You'll have to say everything later to her in Telugu. Hare Krishna. So let's proceed. Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhatare Srimate Om Jnanatimidandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshudinmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Saham Swaham Swaham Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhotale Swayam Rupagadāmayam Dadati Swapadantikam Swaham 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 Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavangscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Anvitam Tam Sajivam Saditam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitangscha Swaha 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 Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhotare Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin iti namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Prachadine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Swaha 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 Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhotade Srimate Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati iti namine Shri Varshabhanavi Devi Dayataya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayane Prabhave Namaha Madhuryojvala Premadya Shri Rupa Nuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Viruddha Apasiddhanta Dvanta Harine Saham 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 Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambarasam Bodhe Padam Bhojayate Namah Saham 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 Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachit Anandanamine Gaura Shakti Sarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Saham 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 Gaura Virbhava Bhomestvam Nirdeshta Sajjana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Swaham 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 Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Swaha 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 Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvise Namaha Swaha 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 Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam Bhaktavatanam Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Swaha 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 Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Swaha 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 Jayatam Surato Pangor Mama Mandamater Gati Matsarvaswapadam Bhojo Radha Madana Mohano Swaha 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 Divya Vrindaranya Kalpa Dramadaha Srimad Ratnagara Singhasanasto Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devo Peshtadibhi Sevyamano Smarami Saha 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 Shriman Rasarasarambi Bangshivata Tatastataha Karshan Venusmanayar Gopir Gopinatha Shriyestanaha Swaha 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 Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. Last but not least is take your banana and stand, and I'll recite and you repeat. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Gently place your banana in the fire. Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. Kirtan, Kirtan. Circumambulate.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. So we are getting ready now for the sharing realization session. Haribol. Shh. Everybody, let's come towards the Vyasasan. The children are invited to a very special Rath Yatra. So children, please assemble at the front of the entrance. Everybody else, please come forward. We're going to lay out our mats and get ready for our sharing realization session. 11:30 to 12:30 is sharing realizations. 12:15. And then 12:15 is our drama. After that, we have our final kirtan with Sri Rupa. And we will start serving lunch at 1. But the kirtan will continue in here. So please, devotees, Haribol, everybody, let's set up so we're not delaying the program. Please come forward for sharing realizations.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. For those of you that are in the room, maybe others will join us shortly. This time is planned to be kind of like Pratibaho, go outside. Pratibaho, out. Okay. This is just an opportunity to share experiences